no-fault divorce. In the old days, you used to have to say bad behavior, adultery, abandonment, mental and physical cruelty. Now, all you have to do is say,
it's about self-love. And when you start to really work on yourself, love yourself, know your value, know your worth, and then all of a sudden there's this awakening.
I believe there needs to be a new relationship model.
How do I know some BS?
I'm just about to say, if this man comes with foolishness,
I know it's coming.
You are not about to sell me a dream. You're not about to sell me.
You've already been sold dreams, so why not get something
You're
else?
not about to sell me no.
You've already been sold dreams.
I'm listening.
Go on, yeah,
We're
please,
listening.
make your best proposal.
So the new relationship model is, right? You get into a contract, because marriage is a contract, right?
Yes.
You get into a contract with your significant partner. The two of you stipulate everything that you want in that relationship, right? On both sides. And it's not just a man's side, it's not just a woman's side. So you come to an agreement. Once you come to an agreement, you sign that contract and you can be in it for 1, 2, 3, however many years you lot decide. And after it, if you're at the end of it, if you're happy with it, you keep it rolling.
And when would you like them to make this contract?
Oh, God.
Like when?
You two make it.
No, but when? 2 months of dating?
It's up to you.
3 months of dating?
It's up
Like
to you.
when should we
Once
make
you
this
lot decide,
contract?
hang on. Marriage is a decision to get into a final relationship. This contract is a decision to get into a relationship with your significant other.
So it's like a relationship contract than a marriage one.
No, there's no marriage. This is the new relationship model.
Okay.
Did you see what you just told me? You told me he is positive and dynamic and in his element at his job. Now you're at work, right? And now you're asking him to leave that job.
It's not that I want him to not keep his job. I just want him to move up.
What advice can you give me to try and convince my brother that I think it's for his safety, he should try and sign a prenup? Because I really just feel like she's just in it for the money.
I ain't saying she a gold digger.
They didn't get a divorce.
But he's doing her a favor because she's about to turn 30. And you know how it's like super OCD for girls after 30. It's like, oh my God, we get married. So I think they're just trying to rush it. Yeah.
The reason why I'm proposing this is because for everything in our lives, we have rolling contracts and insurance for everything. For everything. Why not have it for a relationship?
Because you can still leave contracts at any time.
Yes, but in this contract, you stipulate
Do you
if
know
you can
why,
leave.
though? I'll answer why. Because at the end of the day...
Because that was stupid.
Why is it stupid?
I'll tell you
hang
why
on.
this will never be okay for
Go on,
human beings.
Tell me.
You're trying to apply something that's for products onto human beings. And I understand that marriage is it's a contract.
It's a contract.
But you've got to remember that it's not only a contract. It's also based on emotions and things like that. So I don't think there's a way that you can completely extrapolate emotional sentiment.
Yeah.
I'm not taking the emotion out of it.
Yeah, but you're basically
I'm not taking the emotion out of it.
Yeah, but
Hang on. One second. The current model that we have, what's the divorce rate currently?
I don't know, it's high.
Half of marriages end in divorce. Who is the one that is initiating most of the divorces?
Women.
Women. Okay, so women are clearly not happy.
Well, something's going wrong.
Right.
But
So
that's not the answer.
But it's an answer. I'm not saying it's the answer, but it's an answer.
Yeah.
But the thing is, women are not happy, and half of marriages are failing.
Yeah.
So seeing this, I'm saying, okay, cool. So people aren't happy in their marriages. So why not come up with another model of relationship that may work and give them another option?
Why don't you try it out?
You're like a dream come true.
Talking cat!
Your Honor.
He's being an anchor to your kite.
Your
He
Honor.
is keeping you and the earth and the ground and stability together so you can fly as high as you want to and never be afraid that you're going to fall off the side of the mountain. How is that not a good thing?
And I'm not saying he's a bad guy. He really is. He's a good guy. But that's the problem. He's just very comfortable.
But you haven't had that trauma or that experience, and you formed a worldview from what other people say.
I formed a worldview based off of my own experience and also other men that I've been around, because I keep a circle of men that are in marriages and long-term relationships. So my worldview was both formed off of my own personal experience and also the experience of the men that are around me. And so that's how I came to my conclusion that marriage may not be the thing currently. I'm not anti-marriage, as a matter of fact. I'm actually not anti-marriage. I'm just...
No, you believe in specifically what you said about the contract.
Should I go into my contract?
Give them your contract. I want to see what people think real quick.
So my view is there should be relationship contracts. Due to the fact that the world is changing, and due to the fact that marriages favor women, so my new relationship contract is, though it's not currently here, but I think men and women should go into a relationship contract which is rolling. Okay, so you guys as a man and a woman should come to an agreement as to how long, or what you should stipulate, basically what you want from a relationship, and you should both sign the contract based on both the male and the female wants and needs of the relationship, and it should be rolling. So maybe after a year, depending on what you guys decide, 16 months, 18 months, 20 months, whatever it is, you review your contract and say, okay, do we want to continue this relationship? And if you do, you continue it. And if you don't, then you go your separate ways.
Now, I would tell you, I have a disagreement with this because I have been married.
Of course you have.
And through divorce. So my perspective comes from the ins and outs of that day to day and what that looks like, and how practical it will be to have a rolling contract.
Right.
I do agree in people having a prenup.
Oh, you do.
Sharing a marriage license is literally an open, like you're literally signing a contract, like the really stupid, like musicians of the past, like they would just sign a contract. They don't read, they can't read or write. They just sign it. Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you, the fine print comes when it ends.
Can I ask the ladies here, would you get married, or are you married?
I was married, yes. Separated for the last 2 years, nearly 3. Went nicely. We went ways. Amazing man, amazing, awesome guy.
Did you initiate the divorce?
I did, yes, because I fall in love with somebody else, and I knew there's nothing that we can work on anymore, and there's my part is somebody else.
Wait a minute! So hang on, so you had an amazing man.
Yeah.
And what you had had an affair?
No.
But you found someone else?
I didn't found it, just happened,
Nothing just happens, my
Well,
dear.
there you go, everything happens for the reason, must be a reason.
Where was he? So, how did you meet the other guy?
So we moved in Canada, and that was I think after 6 months later.
Well, no, I'm saying you had to meet him somehow. At work?
Yeah.
You met another guy at work?
Yeah.
And then you fell in love with the other guy?
Yeah.
But you didn't cheat, you're saying? It was an emotional thing?
Yeah.
And then you realized you're in love with him?
Yeah.
And are you still with the other guy?
No.
Golly.
So how long were you